Hi, I'm Carol. I'm a bilateral below-the-knee amputee, and I love to golf. My life as an amputee actually started in July of 2017 when we had just moved to Richmond, Virginia from Oregon. We had only been here for 8 days, and I ended up having an aorta aneurysm and dissection. Ended up in the hospital for 42 days in cardiac intensive care unit with this aorta aneurysm. 8 days after my aorta aneurysm, I ended up having a condition called DIC, in which the blood in my body, the circulation, shut off and cut the blood flow off to my toes and my legs. And I ended up having, for a second time to save my life, had my legs cut below my knees. So I am a bilateral below the knee amputee. My rehabilitation process started with an in-home physical therapist at home in my hospital bed. I had to do core exercises. I continued with these for 40 days. At the end of the 40 days, I was strong enough in my core and my thighs and my butt to be able to go to the outpatient clinic for physical therapy. I worked with the outpatient physical therapist for months on end. I would start 3 times a week. We would do walking for just bare minimum of 15 feet to begin with, and then that would be enough. I had to protect the bottom of my limbs. Very, very important. I'd go home and work on the physical therapy exercises at home in between sessions. So anyway, after 6 months, I was able to use one cane and transition to no canes. Very important, but it did take me at least 6 months. And as far as the golf course, getting back to the golf course, I went from October, starting with my legs, to the end of February, being able to swing a golf club for the first time. Going back to the golf course, I had to work on my core. That was very, very important. I had to be able to work on standing and balance, being able to twist my body, being able to move my feet, being able to go upstairs, downstairs, backwards, forwards, lifting my leg, then also being able to walk on uneven surfaces. It isn't just walking on a wooden floor in a physical therapist's office. You have to learn how to navigate in your own home. You have to navigate on asphalt, cement, grass, and grass of different levels. You have short grass and long grass, thick grass and thin grass. So you want to build up as much of your muscle as you can in order to be able to walk on a golf course before you can ever hit a golf ball. Very, very important. There are a couple of major modifications that I had to do in order to play golf. The first one was I needed to take lessons so I would learn how to swing properly, because when you are an amputee, especially a bilateral below the knee, you cannot twist at your waist the way you were able to twist before. So my golf swing ends up being a lot more of my arm shots, swinging with my arms, and less twist. I also found that instead of standing straight forward, I had to turn my left foot left out towards the course. So that would give me a little more rotation of my body. And that's a very important part of the golf swing. So when I swing, I take my clubs up, my left foot is out to the left, and I try and swing and twist as much as I can to do a good follow through. That's one part. The second part is my golf cart. I have to use a golf cart because I can no longer walk the entire course. The advice that I would give to a new amputee is, first of all, keep a positive attitude. If you don't keep your positive attitude up, you're going to sink into a dark area that you don't want to be in. That's the first part, positivity. Second part, you need determination and self-will. And you need to feel good about yourself in your new situation. No one wants to be an amputee. That is the last thing in the world that anyone wants. But you have to realize this is a new part of your life, and you can overcome it with strength, positivity, and determination. And for me, with God, because God and the many prayers that I had and my family were all parts of the process that were so very, very important to my healing. And you also need a fabulous physical therapist and a fabulous prosthetic, because the two of them need to work closely together in order to make the perfect prosthetic for you and to teach you how to walk once again and to balance once again. So that is my advice. Keep your spirits up. Have your moments of pity parties, but then pick yourself back up by the bootstraps, put your amputated leg back on when you get it, and walk and do it. Or be in your wheelchair and strengthen yourself with your core exercises until you can get to the next level. I'm Carol, and this is my possible.